you learn so much by taking action. And if you don't take action, you learn nothing. If your behavior doesn't change, you learn nothing. Yo, what's happening? What's good? Welcome back to another episode of the What's Next podcast, episode 10, baby. And in today's episode, I want to talk about a tiny, simple shift I made in my life that got me shredded, made me more money than I've ever made, allowed me to become a better communicator, a better learner, changed my life overall, and saved me so much time. Now, I got this concept from Alex Hormozi, who is a 9-figure entrepreneur, and I value his opinion a lot. Now, this one shift has, like I said, completely changed my life, and it can change your life too. If you apply this concept into your own life, you will be able to completely transform your life in a matter of weeks. And that is by genuinely understanding what it means to be intelligent. Now, when I started out my transformation, my self-improvement journey, my brother, I read all the books. I read all of them, self-improvement, whether it was Think and Grow Rich, Tony Robbins, I read it all. However, my life wasn't changing. I can still vividly remember myself buying the books and then opening them up, smelling the new smell of a book. That smell, it's indescribable. It's beautiful. I felt good reading it. I felt really, really good. I felt productive. However, after a few months of doing it, I realized that my life wasn't changing and I wasn't getting anywhere. Then I stumbled upon Alex Hormozi, and he shared this concept with me, what it means to actually learn something. And he defined it as learning means changing behavior given the same circumstances. So, for example, if I show you a red card and then I punch you and then you don't duck. Okay, first time. Now let's say I show you the red card again and I throw a punch and you still don't duck. You have not learned anything. Now let's say I show you a red card and then you duck. The third time, while I'm trying to punch you, you have learned something. Meaning you have changed your behavior given the same circumstance. So intelligence is the rate of change, right? So how quickly? So if you only ducked by the fourth time compared to the first time or the second time, then your intelligence is lower than if you had done it by the second time. So intelligence is the rate of how quickly you're learning. And learning means a change in behavior given the same circumstances. So for example, now, if I read a book, why am I sharing this? I'm sharing this because this one thing has changed my life completely. Because now, moving forward, if I read a book, I make sure that I actually apply what the book tells me to do. So, for example, let's say we're reading, I don't know, basic money things. What's that? Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, amazing book. Now, if I'm learning that, okay, there's a difference between a liability and an investment, right? Cool. So now if I'm not changing my behavior given that input, I have learned nothing. I have wasted my time reading that book. And this one realization has just completely transformed my life. It's insane. Now, how can you apply this into your own life? You can apply it by, let's say you're trying to get into shape. You go through a program. Actually apply what they say in the program, because same condition, different behavior. Or you watch a YouTube video on, I don't know, how to start a business. But then you don't start a business. You have learned nothing because your behavior has not changed. And it's just so insane because you learn so much by taking action. And if you don't take action, you learn nothing. If your behavior doesn't change, you learn nothing. And again, this one shift has completely transformed my life. So if you have new information, actually apply it and change your behavior, because that is how your life will change. I'll see you guys in the next one.